God, as mighty, majestic, mysterious as he is, desires to be known. That means in his intelligence he has created a formula, a pathway that can help anyone to know him. As mighty and as great as God is, he wants to be known. You are not given the liberty to learn God using your formula. In your pressing into God, the believer is not given the privilege of creativity to choose how to know God. Creativity happens when you begin to dominate within the cosmos, but the business of encounters is based on a pathway that is already predefined. If you attempt to learn God through a route that is your own invention, you will end up with casualties in the spirit. You will encounter familiar spirits. There will be a side effect even though your desire is sincere. So it is possible for desire to lead a man to pain. It is impossible for passion to lead a man to pain, because if for any reason you attempt to choose your route to knowing God, the Bible is full of many people who attempted to learn God through a route that was not by his recommendation. An example was the scribes and the Sadducees, the Pharisees. They were men who were learned, they were intelligent, they wanted to know God. In fact, they thought they knew God. And when Jesus showed up, Jesus exposed their ignorance and the gaps in their knowledge. They became frustrated because they had held a belief. There were so many things they believed about God. There were so many things they thought God did and God was, but when Jesus appeared, he began to correct them with every sermon, to correct them with every appearance, to a point that they became frustrated. They said, listen, this man, if we keep giving this man the privilege of an amplified voice, eventually he will expose the fact that we do not know God. Every one of his sermons was judgment over them, because it tamed their pride. They came with an understanding that they knew God, but one of them became very humble at a point. His name is Nicodemus. His admission was what led to what you call John 3:16. He came to Jesus by night. He said, listen, there's no point arguing this. It is clear we do not know God. And he comes to Jesus by night and says, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from God, for no man can do these miracles which thou doest except. There are things that cannot happen except God be with him. Most of the people that end up persecuting the faith were people who tried learning God, but by a formula that was not his recommendation. Their pain makes them to fight anything zeal, anything passion, because it reminds them somehow they know he can be found,